I think every content creator has had that feeling when you're just done filming and you want to start editing, so you grab your laptop, upload your files and open your editing software and you don't know what to do. You're just sitting there mindlessly thinking of what effects can I try, but nothing seems to work out. And that's where Filmora comes in, because you can make your videos more fun and engaging using Filmora. And best part is, it's very simple. So here are 3 effects you can try to make your videos just a little bit better. So let's get started. Starting off with this clone effect. Now this effect is pretty fun and easy to do. So let's get right to it. So firstly, film your subject at both sides of the frame using a tripod to keep the camera as still as possible, and then the object can literally talk as if there's someone else there. And once you have your perfect video, drag and drop it into the timeline and then simply drag that exact same clip on top of it. Then you can simply just cut out the part where he moves from the one side to the other side, right here. Now you can cut this part out. So now you would have the one subject talking to no one, and then this one right here. And remember to not put the text over each other, so you have to move this one a bit so that it works perfectly. As you guys can see here, when he stops talking, this one can start talking. So there you have it, and you can just cut the rest out if you don't need that. Okay, so here comes an important part. So what you want to do is you want to double click the top clip and press on mask, and then you can just press linear. So now what you want to do here, you want to invert mask. There you go. So now as you guys can see, both of them are in the frame. So if I wipe, I can literally wipe this one out and this one out, but you want to keep it in the middle so that it looks like they're both in the shot. And that's basically it. Now one of the important parts is you have to make this one a bit longer so that it looks as if he is talking to the other guy. So it's basically just acting that you have to do, like timing is very important here. But as you guys can see, if you do it right, it looks pretty cool. Okay, so the second one is something I use a lot in my videos, and it's called keyframing. Now if you don't know what keyframing is, it's basically you keeping the camera on one subject, but the camera isn't even moving. For example, if I want to keyframe my hand right here, let me show you how it looks. As you guys can see there, it literally follows my hand, but the camera is still standing still on a tripod. I think it's pretty cool, so let me show you how that works. Okay, so starting off with keyframing, what you do is if you have your clip, simply just once again drag and drop it into your time frame, and then you just have to scroll through it where he actually has to use the keyframe. As you guys see there, he starts waving his hand. So what you want to do is you want to then cut here just before he starts actually waving his hands, as you guys can see there. So we want to track that motion right there. So we can also cut it here when he stops. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to press on the double click that clip and then go to basic. And then what you want to do is you want to drag this so that the image actually zooms in. So you can now decide how far you want to zoom it in. But for me, and then you just have to place it on the hand. But for me, the hand is a small object, so I'm going to move about 270 in. And as you guys can see then, now the hand is like in the middle of the frame. Now what you can do to help this, if you want to, you can go to your titles and then your default title. And then what you can do is, to make this a bunch more easier for you, you can then just simply just press in plus. So now the plus is in the middle of the frame. So now you know that wherever the plus is, your hand also has to be. So as you guys can see, that's how far we've come. So now we actually have to track the hand. So you want to move so that you want to double click the clip and move it so that the plus is on the hand, just like that. And now once you're there, you want to click here, add keyframe. So you just click on that, and then you just want to move frame, and then move the hand as well, and then click again, and then move the frame, then move it, and there you slowly but surely, every time you click a frame, you just move the cross so it's in the middle of the hand. I'm just gonna speed this up because this is gonna take a while. Okay, so I've done a few now, so at the end it's basically just gonna look like this. So as you guys can see there, it just followed my hand all the way. So that's how you do keyframing. And then lastly, probably one of the most easiest ones to do is motion tracking. So basically, have you ever seen those big YouTubers where the text move with their bodies? Well, that's what motion tracking is. So for example, if I want to put text at my hand right here, it looks something like this. As you guys can see, the text is following my hand. And now this is way more easier than it looks, so let me show you how. Okay, so let's start with motion tracking. Now this is very simple. All you do is once again drag your clip into the timeline. And then basically what you want to do is you want to take the head and you want to search for the part where you actually have to add the motion tracking. So for this clip it starts right here. Now what you're going to do is you want to cut that. Let me just make this bigger. There you go. Okay, so you want to cut there, and then when it actually ends, which is right here, boom. Okay, so now you have that little clip where the motion tracking is supposed to take place. So luckily Filmora makes this very simple. So all you do is you click on the clip, and then you're gonna click right here at motion tracking, just like that. Now this little box will appear. So what you want to do is you want to put your thing at the start of the clip right here. So now you want to double click the box and move it so that it plays perfectly on your hand or whatever you're trying to motion track, if it's being your eyes or whatever. So you want to place it on your hand in this case. Okay, there you go. So now literally, this is so simple. All you do is click to start motion tracking. As you guys can see there, do you see the box is following my hand? So that's very cool. I mean, Filmora makes this so simple. So basically now to add a text, you simply go to the text you like. So let's go the default title and just put it on top of this clip. Make it so that it's the same length. And now all you do is you double click again. And now here at your motion tracking settings, they'll say link element. So you will say default title, which is the name of this. So you click default title, and as you guys can see there, now the default title is going to move with my hand. Now to remove that little box, you simply just press this eyeball here, and there you have it. That is very simple. And there you have it. Those are the 3 effects to make your videos more engaging and fun using Filmora. Thanks again for Filmora for sponsoring this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.